Wentz on the give to Sanders. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Wentz. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now Wentz. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. 1st and goal from just inside the 5. They'll run with Sanders. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll run with Clement. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders taking it in. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Well, that's a solid opening drive, and nothing fancy there at the end, just pounded in.
That felt like old school football, didn't it? All right, down at the goal line, and not only were they able to punch it in, as you just emphasized, they did it against a goal line defense that's stacked to stop the run. So if you're on that offensive side of the ball, you feel great about yourself right now. You're actually able to dominate a group that expected you to run the ball and still punched it in.
25-yard line.
The reason we ball for circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
Fletcher Cox on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
That's good.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now to the air. Lock. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Lock working out of the gun. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
On second down now, it's Lindsey. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, it's Locke. Got a man, it's Judy, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
16-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Locke. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, but it's going to be 2nd down. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Again, he targets Jeudy, and this time the catch made. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 1st down Broncos as Locke finds now Locke, he lost the football, it's out, but it looked like fortunately the Broncos able to recover. Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. His pass caught at the 4. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. 11 yards, but still not enough. 4th down. Locke to throw for it on 4th. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
The ball carrier.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 5-yard line.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill. Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that.
Looking for Ertz, but it's intercepted.
Oh, we got
picked off by Justin Simmons. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make.
They should have put a stamp on me in the locker room. I just delivered.
Picked off by Nate Gehring. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Eagles 7, Broncos 6.
Boy, they're down only 1 score, still 1st half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
There's the former quarterback, Greg Ward Jr.
To Greg Ward Jr.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, He often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
10 yards.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
At the 3-yard line.
Now a carry for Sanders. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. He'll find Lindsey here. That catch good for only a couple.
Complete to Philip Lindsay. Out of bounds at the 44-yard line.
Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. A final shot before half for Locke. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And here's Deontay Spencer. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, but it'll be 2nd down. Well, switching gears for a second. Look, Charles, we know it's part of the game, but injuries, again, a big story in Week 5. Most notably, of course, Dak Prescott. Pretty severe ankle injury that's going to keep him out the remainder of the season. And that's really just the latest in what has been a tough year already. Guys, you could probably build an all-pro team, Charles, with some of the guys who have gone down.
Yeah, an all-pro team, and at worst, a Pro Bowl team, because you're talking about names like Saquon Barkley with the New York Giants, Cortland Sutton with Denver, Marlon Mack, Indianapolis, Nick Bosa, San Francisco, all of them injuries that have them lost for the year. Michael Thomas got hurt in the season opener with New Orleans. We haven't seen him since. Nick Chubb with Cleveland on IR. Christian McCaffrey with Carolina. They've all missed significant time, so It's been a tough year for injuries. Some teams are playing around them better than others, and we'll see how it goes the rest of the year, but we wish all these guys who are hurt a speedy recovery.
4 yards the pickup, first down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Locke throwing on target to Fant. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Now Gordon on first down. Down to the 25. Handoff to Melvin. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
It's now 3rd and 8.
This will be caught inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And now the Broncos are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2. Clock now to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. And a little element there of chasing points, because that's the second time they've had a failed 2-point conversion. Now they're down 2.
Yeah, you don't kick it the first time, and now you feel like you're in a position where you have to go for 2 in this spot. The chasing points, hard to catch up. That's why a lot of coaches make it a hard, fast rule. Don't go for 2 unless you absolutely have to.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2 yards on
in the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Wentz. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
Complete to Miles Sanders. A gain of 37 yards.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Timmy Jernigan, the Florida State man, in on the stop.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine.
The tackle made.
As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get to the heads of their players, but you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they always post it in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5,280 feet. The air is rare.
Going with their tight end on 4th. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. The gadget play here on 4th down winds up backfiring. And the Broncos will take over on downs. Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll start things with a handoff to Lindsey. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
The ball carrier. He was brought down by Javon Hargrave. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 28.
Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Locke to throw. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Javon Hargrave picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. get this one to Patrick. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Javon Hargrave there on the stop. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll go again with Lindsey. And he will be stopped here for no gain, and then it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Screen pass to Lindsey. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
That's good. Call
it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Gordon. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
He's brought down.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They run it here with Gordon. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down.
Ken, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brought down at the 23-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
3rd down and
now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see.
A 40-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So it's not quite over yet, but you have to figure they pretty well got this one on ice now.
And Brandon, I'm trying to figure out how they remain so calm in these situations and then go out and execute, because I'm up here shaking like a leaf, and I wasn't the one who had to make that kick.
They look calm, but I bet if you had a heart rate monitor on them, it'd be up in the 300s right now. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Today's final.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters.